Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. Now, in this video, as you can see by the title, we finna be talking about why females are backwards, bro. I know I talked about this in another video, but I wanted to talk about it again because it was a pretty cool topic, and I know I got a lot of young niggas watching me, bro. I got probably a lot of niggas that's in high school, niggas probably that ain't never messed with, like ain't really had no experience with females and stuff like that. So I'm finna put y'all on game, bro. But before that, for anybody that watch me, you know I gotta give a little synopsis of the character. We got my nigga Rose Goku Black. So Rose Goku Black, one of the best Gokus in the game, I cannot lie, right? Step in hit is a gut punch. First hit is a flying kicks. That's all you really need, you feel me? He got a special key blast. He got the sword slice. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is OP. Can't fuck with him for real. I'm not gonna lie, he nasty. He definitely got nasty work. Y'all gonna see me in this video destroying a lot of people. Like I said, that step in gut punch, you know, it's very lethal, you know. And then I think his regular step in hit is actually a ki cannon too, like if you don't do it within a combo. So yeah, like I said, I probably give him like a 8.59 out of 10, you know. Honestly, like I said, he pretty much is the same as Blue Goku, you know, pretty much. You know, he pretty much is the same as every other Super Saiyan Goku. The only difference between him and like the other Super Saiyan Gokus in the game is they don't have a step in gut punch. They all got to step in any type of way. They got to step in ki cannon. Super Saiyan Rose Goku, his step in during a combo is a gut punch. If you do a step in without doing the combo first, it'll just be a ki cannon, just like any other Super Saiyan Goku. So that's a no for y'all. You know, a lot of you niggas that like Super Saiyan Goku, this is probably the Goku for you. You feel me? If you want to take it, if you want to go to ranked with a Goku that feels like a Super Saiyan Goku that's not MUI, because MUI actually does have the Goku combos as well, or the Super Saiyan Goku combos as well. Slick, except for the, you know, he got a gut punch as a step in. You know, I say Rose Goku Black is probably your best choice. You know, he the only 8 DP Goku that's basically Super Saiyan Goku, you know, that can kind of contend with meta characters, kind of. You know, he got instant spark and instant transmission. That alone already, you know, it's kind of crazy. But off my nigga Rose Goku, you know, shout out to Rose Goku for being the menace that he is, though. But like I said, man, let's get into it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know this y'all ain't click on the video for that. Maybe some of y'all clicked on the video for the game, bro. Now, I don't know how many views this video gonna get. Genuinely, honestly, I don't even care. I just want to put niggas on game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this channel was initially made for. You go back and go. If you somebody that's new to this channel, I want you to go back to my earliest videos. Go to my videos and then click oldest. And you gonna see my oldest videos that I got on this channel. I really got more than that. Like, it's way more than that. I just took them down. You feel me? I might put them back up. You feel me? You never know. Y'all stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, females are backwards, bro. They backwards. You feel me? And I know a lot of y'all wonder, like, why does he keep saying that? He said this in the other video. Now he's saying it again. What does he mean, bro? What you think females like, bro, they don't like that shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. They don't fuck with that shit, bro. They don't like it. They don't like it, bro. Whatever you think they like, bro, trust me, they don't. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all grew up in the same way that I probably grew up. Y'all didn't have nobody to put y'all on game for real, you feel me? I didn't have that either. So everything I learned was just through straight experience, bro. It was through straight just me going out and living. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all might not be able to comprehend that, nigga. Yeah, and once upon a time, Don Smoothio has definitely, you know what I'm saying, been through the struggle when it came to females. I can't lie. I can't lie to y'all, bro. I've been through it too. That's the only way I'm able to tell y'all the game. You feel me? That's the only way. But yeah, like I said, man, I've been through it just like what y'all finna go through, you feel me? But yeah, like I said, whatever you think that females like, they don't like. Let me give y'all a perfect example, right? For example, let's take Chi-Chi and Bulma. You know, I might make them the thumbnail on this motherfucker, bro. I might make them the thumbnail. Let's take Chi-Chi and Bulma, gang. Right? So let's look at Goku and Vegeta, right? Matter of fact, let's take Chi-Chi first. Let's look at Goku. Bro, Goku is basically a bum that literally doesn't do nothing. He basically come off like he don't care about his family until he has to care about them. You know, he care about them if something happened to him. But the main thing he focus on is fighting, right? Now, let's think about this for a second. A lot of y'all young niggas, if I had to ask y'all, do y'all think that a female would want y'all to care about them? Like a lot, do y'all think, if y'all think that a female would want y'all to value them, what would y'all say? Y'all would say, yeah, right? And no, they don't, bro. They don't care about that for real, bro. They don't care about that. Bro, females want a nigga. They want a dude that really don't give a fuck about them. They can live without them. They want a nigga that can live without them. They don't want they don't want that. They don't want no nigga that's gonna sit there and think about them all day. They don't like that, bro. Chi-Chi, Goku, bro. I want y'all to think about this, bro. When Goku and Chi-Chi was kids, bro, Chi-Chi was all over this nigga, bro. Literally, basically in love with this nigga. This nigga Goku couldn't think about nothing but fighting and eating food. This motherfucker Chi-Chi asked Goku, damn, bro. No, she not damn, bro. She asked him, she was like, so something about marriage. And he was like, yeah, we can do that. Whole time, that nigga thought it was a dish. That nigga thought it was food, bro. Then she got older. She still remembered. He literally had no idea who she was till like the last seconds of their fight in the tournament, bro. And she told him that, right? And he was like, oh, well, I guess, we can get, he basically was like, yo, I guess we can get married, since I said that. That's basically what he said. And they ended up getting married off that. And she didn't care. She loved the fact that this nigga didn't give a fuck about her, bro. And he really only cared about fighting. And even now, he's been the same way throughout their entire relationship. That's why their relationship went so smoothly. That's why the nigga has 2 kids by her. That's why. You feel me? Now, let's switch this to Vegeta. Well, hold on. Matter of fact, let's speak on that topic again, right? You would think that somebody, because in the Dragon Ball universe, they regarded Chi-Chi as beautiful. Like, she was very attractive. You feel me? She could have had basically any other dude she wanted. She could have had Krillin. She could have had Tien. She could have had Yamcha. She could have had all them niggas, bro. They all was swooning for her when they seen her. But guess what? She didn't care about them niggas. She cared about the one nigga that wasn't looking at her. Let's say it again for the ones in the back. She cared about the nigga that didn't even remember who she was after seeing her. And didn't even care how good she looked. Then Goku didn't even care how good she looked. Bro, that nigga Goku was thinking about the fight, bro. He was like, well, when she first came and said something to him, he was like, I wonder what her problem was. Bro, nigga didn't care. Now, we know Goku is retarded, but it actually worked in his favor in that moment. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, bro, telling y'all straight up, females they don't want no nigga that's finna swoon over them, bro. If a female mess with you and you the type of nigga that's swooning over her, I just want you to know she finna play you, bro. She don't like you for real. I'm gonna be real, she don't like you she's using you for attention, my nigga. That's what they do. That's what females do to niggas that swoon over them. They'll talk to them, make it seem like they like you, but they just using you for attention, my nigga. I just want you to know that, my boy. Now, right? Let's move from Chi-Chi to Bulma, bro. Let's go from Goku to Vegeta. What's one of the things that stays the same throughout both of these 2 characters, right? Vegeta came to the scene. Bulma was still with Yamcha. Now they want to like what they call it, retcon the situation and they tried to make it seem like Yamcha was cheating on Bulma and that's why she got Vegeta. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's cap. Everybody, any real OG Dragon Ball fan know that's some pure bullshit, bro. Let me break it down for you, bro. So the reason, like, Pete, Bulma was with Yamcha. When she first seen Vegeta, she couldn't, bro. She was obviously attracted to him. It's one thing if a female just attracted to you just off how you look, right? But it was the energy. When Vegeta came to the scene, most niggas that get around Bulma be swooning over her, bro. She got blue hair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be trying, like, bro, they just made her seem like the most, sexually, appealing female on the show. How they tried to make it come, like, they did that since Dragon Ball. They was sexualizing her. You feel me? But back to the point. Everybody that see Bulma be swooning over her, that's her entire character, that's one of her character traits. But that nigga Vegeta got around Bulma, didn't give no fucks, bro. But you want to know what that did with Bulma, bro? That made her want him even more, even though she had a dude. She had a nigga, bro. You feel me? But Vegeta came to the scene, probably didn't even notice her. And whenever she talked to him, guess what Vegeta did? He got irritated. Like, bitch, shut up talking to me. You feel me? That's what he was on. And this the thing, right? You would think that she wouldn't want that. So I bet a lot of y'all young niggas, y'all probably like, man, I would never talk to her like this. I would never treat her like this. I would give her all the attention in the world. Anything she wants, she's got it. But peep though, bro, she don't want that. That actually turns her off, bro. That turns her off. I want y'all to realize that, bro. Y'all gonna know the game by the end of this video, bro. I want y'all to realize that she don't want that. That disgusts her. When you give her all your attention, that really turns her off, bro. I want y'all to realize this, bro. While you giving her all that attention, Yamcha, y'all are Yamcha. Y'all the same nigga that got curled up in a ball by a Cyberman, bro. While you're sitting there giving her all this attention, she's giving all her attention to a nigga that don't care about her. I want y'all to think about that for a second, bro. Really sit back and think about that. She's giving her attention to a nigga that doesn't care about her at all, bro. And you want to know something else? She not just giving that nigga attention. She giving that nigga the buns, too. Fuck you talking about? She was still with Yamcha when she got pregnant by Vegeta. I want y'all to know that. They just left that part out. They didn't want you to know that. That nigga Vegeta was cracking, and after he cracked, he didn't care. That nigga Vegeta cracked her and didn't care about her. Got her pregnant, wasn't taking care of her, didn't care about the kid, none of that, bro, and still was cracking. I ain't gonna lie. That's how. Now, I'm not saying every female like that. It is some very respectable females out there that will not go for that. But 95.99% of females, they go for that type of stuff, and that's the type of stuff they like. And they can't even help it. It's just their nature, bro. That's what y'all not realizing. Females don't want no nice nigga, bro. Do you know that when you nice to a female, and that don't mean you can't be a gentleman, but when you are nice to a female and you treat them too good, bro, they don't like that, bro. They don't like that. Because I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. The fact that you being that nice to her make it seem like you don't get no females. Females don't want no nigga that can't get females. Ain't that crazy? Like I told y'all in the last video when I talked about this, bro. If like for example, y'all would think that if a female asks you, do you talk to anybody else? How many girls are you talking to? Y'all would think that the most logical answer to make her want to mess with you would be, oh no, I'm not talking to anybody else. Yeah, I'm not talking to no more girls. I'm just chilling right now. I ain't even on that right now. Bro, she don't like that, bro. They don't like that. That's going to turn her all the way off. I'm telling you, when she hears you say that, you want to know what's going through her head? If they don't want you, why would I want you, bro? Why would I want you? I'm disgusted with you simply just because they don't want you. I don't want you. Females are followers. Bro, I'm going to tell you straight up like this. You could be the most butt ugly nigga. It could be the most butt ugly nigga possible. The nigga literally could look like Uncle Ruckus, bro. The nigga could literally be so ugly, it's hard to look at him, bro. But if all the females want him, I promise you, if I was to get like a whole group of females and I just told them like, go act like y'all like this nigga right here, I can guarantee you all the other females around in the surrounding area that don't know that I did that, they're going to be like, damn, what's so good about this nigga? They're going to be wondering about him. They're going to be attracted to him just because other females are attracted to them. They going to want to see what that's about. Females are adventurous. If y'all haven't realized that by now, I know a lot of, like I said, I know a lot of y'all some young johns, but you feel me? I'm putting y'all on game with this vid. Females are adventurous, bro. They don't want to, they don't want the dude that's just finna treat them right a lot of times. I mean, they don't want the nice dude, bro. They don't want the nice dude. They want while you want her, she want a nigga that don't even care about whether she live or die for her. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. She want the dude that if he got the chance to cheat on her, he would. That's the type of dude females want a lot of times, bro. They don't want you, bro. They don't want the nigga that's finna sit there and actually treat them right. Have y'all not noticed? Y'all done lived all the way up into high school and y'all still haven't realized that females don't like that nice shit, bro. I realized that shit at that time. By high school, I knew what the game was. I still had some learning to do, but I knew the game. I knew it wasn't to be nice to him, at least. Shit, bro, you can't, bro. Like I said, have y'all ever wondered why females will steady be with a dude that literally could not care less about them, bro? Cheat on them left and right and lie to them every single day. You could even know the nigga, bro. Have you ever wondered why it's like that? Meanwhile, you sitting there and you actually like this girl whole time. Y'all probably the niggas that the girls is texting whole time. You just like her. You feel me? Y'all like her. But she claimed that y'all just friends. She done friend zoned you. That's you. Whole time you like her. And I want you to know something. Nigga, she knows you like her, bro. She knows you like her. The only reason she's talking to you is for her own benefit. She's using you to make her feel better about herself. That's what she's using you for, bro. She's using you simply for attention. That's what she's doing with you, bro. I hope you know that. While you're sitting there thinking that you're getting some type of ground with her, she's probably somewhere getting cracked by somebody else, bro. By some nigga that don't care about her. Bro, I'm telling you. All that energy that you spending sitting there doing, trying to talk to her, trying to make her feel good about herself, that nigga is doing the complete opposite and getting everything that you want. He's getting. Y'all, like, how does that make y'all feel, bro? It shouldn't be a good feeling. And I hope that motivates y'all to actually open y'all eyes. 'Cause I know a lot of y'all still gonna hear this video and y'all gonna be like, it's some girls, they're not all like that. They're not all like that. You can do this with them. I've done it with them, bro. Trust me, bro. If you can be that type of dude if you want to, but hey, you gonna learn the hard way. You could have found out the easy way by just listening to Don Coolio, but you wanted to sit there and still be a beta simp nigga. That's you though. That's you. That's your life, bro. You gonna learn one way or another. You feel me? Either you gonna learn from me or you gonna learn through life. You know, it is what it is. What y'all gotta learn is when it come to females, bro, you can't be the type of nigga to like I know a lot of y'all probably think that y'all be getting, like I said, I know a lot of y'all be probably thinking y'all getting somewhere where y'all talk to females and y'all be like they friends for a while and y'all think like, oh, my opportunity's gonna arise at some point. No, it's not. She's gonna keep treating you like the simp that you are being by sitting there being in the friend zone trying to move your way up. She gonna keep treating you like that, bro. What you gotta do is you gotta let your intentions be known up front so that she can't friend zone you. A girl cannot friend zone a nigga that literally has told her straight up, oh yeah, I want you. You look good. You feel me? I think you look very good. I'm very attracted to you. She can't friend zone you if you doing that, bro, because that's not something friends do. You feel me? Now, if she friends on you and she still in your crack, that's different. But I mean, I can make the argument that y'all not friends at that point. But nah, like no bullshit though. Like that's a simple way to get around that. You feel me? That's some Don Coolio game. Like one of the simplest ways to get around a female that's just simply friends on you is just just be honest. Like don't hold back. And that don't mean come out and be like, oh, I wanna do this to you. Like nah, bro, don't be no weirdo, dog. But definitely go ahead, tell her like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm very attracted to you. You look good. You feel me? Tell her something like that. You feel me? Make sure she knows. Make sure she knows, bro. Don't let her sit there cause female, bro, one thing a female will do, females don't like taking accountability. Even if you have given subtle instances of showing that you like her, she's going to delude herself because she doesn't want to take accountability for the terrible person that she is for sitting there literally basically using you for attention. She's not gonna want to take accountability for that, so she's gonna delude herself into thinking that you've never shown any sign of being attracted to her or liking her in any type of way. That's what females do, bro. That's what they do. So to get around that, you need to let it be known. And now if she is not liking your advances that you're trying to throw at her, get the fuck on. Why would you sit there and waste years being a girlfriend just in hopes that she's gonna one day put on drop the glass shoe and you're gonna pick it up and give it? No, bro, this is not a Cinderella story, gang. That's not how real life works. Maybe for 0.001% of niggas, but you're not that nigga. I'm gonna be real, and you shouldn't live by that. Imagine living thinking that you're the 0.001% chance that something like that gonna happen to you. Now you gotta live based on the percentages, my boy. That don't work most of the time. Honestly, I reckon that literally basically never works. You can't live like that, bro. Like I said, man, I'm putting y'all on game, bro. If you want a female, bro, and you know what I'm saying, like I said, bro, if I'm being real with y'all shouldn't just be, I'm not saying that y'all should just be only focusing on female, because obviously, like I said, females don't want no nigga that's only focused on, first of all, them, but definitely not that's just focused on females in general, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit weak. You need to be on your grind. You know, I talk about that all the time on the show. You need to be on your grind, doing your thing, making sure you locked in life, bro. You can't be sitting here, you know, trying to talk to all these females, going to all these parties, doing all these things, and now you done missed out on time that you could have been grinding. Now, I'm not saying you can't talk to a few females, but you can't prioritize them. You know, text them a few times out the day. You shouldn't be on the phone talking to them all day. Now, if it's your girl, that's different. If you a nigga and you got a girl and you know she locked in with you and you locked in with her, that's different, bro. But most of the time, nah, you can't do that, bro. Females don't like that. I'm gonna be 100% with y'all, bro. Females don't like a nigga that's like always gonna like that. She 100% always know what she gonna get from. Like, for example, right? You can't always just be nice to a female, bro. Like, you gonna have to say no. And that goes back to my initial statement when I was saying, like, you can't be no nice nigga, bro. They always say the nice guys finish last, bro. Good guys finish last. Why do you think that is, bro? Why do you, bro? Let me ask y'all something, bro. Let me ask y'all something. Let me break this down to you. So, like, I know it's a lot of people that don't watch me that have been to college and stuff like that. You know, maybe they're still in college. Me personally, I'm still around college and stuff like that. You know, I still be, you know, doing college things, you feel me? So I'm still around and stuff, you know. But let me take y'all back to my first few years in college, right? My first few years in college, I knew the game and stuff like that, but I wasn't used to girls. I didn't know girls was like as wild as they was once I first got to college. Bro, I got to college, bro, I was seeing girls getting cracked left and right, nigga. Girls getting cracked left and right. Bro, I'm looking at these girls, I'm thinking that it's possible that they angels, but 99% of the time, bro, they was getting cracked by multiple different niggas on multiple different days. And I know this shit because the niggas I was cool with, I hooped on the same team as them, you feel me? I seen it with my own eyes, bro. You feel me? So, I want to ask y'all this, right? I say that to say this. Do y'all think them girls are going to have any problems later on finding a man? No, they're not. Do you think they're going to have a problem getting married? No, they are not. Do you want to know why? It's going to be because some nigga out there that didn't have no game, that's a good dude, and that's going to finish last, is going to pick up one of them girls simply because maybe they look good, or maybe possibly because that's the only coochie he can get. And he going to pick this girl up, and he going to be with her because that's all he could get, or just because he's fiending over her and he likes her so much more than she likes him. And he gonna marry that girl regardless of everything she did, bro. Finishing last, right? Imagine, I want y'all to just think about this, bro. And it, like I said, bro, I don't know, it's some niggas that can do it and don't care. But I want y'all to think about this, bro. I want to ask y'all this. Would y'all want to be with a female that like just got completely ran through? Would y'all marry a girl that just got completely ran through in her past? Would y'all do that? If y'all would, then you are that type of dude that will finish last. You're the type of dude I'm talking about in this video. And no shame on you. I'm just saying it couldn't be me. I can't do that, bro. I just can't do that, bro. Like, a female go through all these different dudes getting cracked, getting slutted out, all this different stuff, and then get to you and she like, no, I want you to marry me and I want you to wait till marriage to even touch me. Don't even breathe on me before we get married. I'm making you wait months on end before you can even touch me. Yet this nigga did it on the first night. And he didn't even care about me. That nigga, bro, didn't even know my name for real. And y'all wonder why they say good guys or nice guys finish last, right? Now, it is some exception. It is some females out there that are good. It's some good women out there, bro. It's some very good women out there, right? I'm not saying they all like that, but majority of them are. That girl that's holding you over, that girl that's sitting there and got your hopes up, that girl that's sitting there and got you thinking that she's finna at some point mess with you, you know, that girl that's sitting there and acting like she don't know that you like her, bro, I'm telling you, that's one of them girls. She's not the good girl. The good girl that you think she is, she's not that, bro. She's not that. She's literally, and now I ain't gonna lie, sometimes y'all niggas don't be giving no advances, so the girl may just not know. You know, some of y'all actually do be on some weirdo stuff and don't even give any type of sign at all that you like her. I'm letting y'all know right now from Don Coolio mouth, you shouldn't be doing that, bro. You should not be doing that, bro. When it come to females, bro, let it be known, bro. Let it be known. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, I want you. You look very good. Let it be known, bro. Like, don't sit there and beat around the bush, bro. You can't do that. You can't do that. Females do not like that, bro. Females, if you want them, they want to know that you want them. They want to know that, bro. And I don't know, like, completely blunt type of tip, but definitely, like I said, let it be known. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's in conversation, you know, even if you being a little playful with it, bro, let it be known. Don't beat around the bush, bro. That's gonna get you friends on there, and I ain't gonna lie, you can't come back from the friend zone. It's only certain niggas that can come back from the friend zone. My nigga, put it like this, bro. I could barely even do that. You know, it's not even about me, but like, that's a difficult thing to do. Bro, it's probably famous niggas that literally can have any woman they want, bro. Whole professional athletes. and they got friend zoned by a woman, and I can promise you this, it's definitely difficult for them to get out of that friend zone, just like it would be for y'all, bro. It's no different. You feel me? So, like I said, bro, what I want y'all to take from this video is that, like I said in the last video and in the beginning of this video, females are backwards. What you think they want, what y'all think they want, they don't want. They don't want that nice nigga, bro. They want a nigga that's gonna stand on something, bro. They don't want a yes man. They want somebody that's gonna tell them no and not care. They don't want somebody that's just gonna do everything they don't want somebody that's gonna give them all this attention in the world. They don't want that. They want a nigga that's doing other things that might even forget about them at times, bro. That's what they want. If you want, matter of fact, let me completely explain how females are, bro. When it comes to attention, right? I told y'all earlier in the video, females don't want no dude that's just giving them all their attention. So this is how I break it down. Y'all ever played the Mario games? Super Mario 64, all the Mario games. I'm gonna use Super Mario 64 for example. I mean, it's in every Mario game, but do y'all remember the ghosts? Y'all remember the ghosts, right? Now, when you looked at the ghost, what did the ghost do? The ghost covered his eyes, bro. The ghost covered his eyes and stopped moving. But when you looked away from the ghost and gave your attention to something completely different, what did the ghost do? That motherfucker started smiling and coming towards you. Dancing towards you, you feel me? Smiling, cheesing so hard. That's how females are. You start giving them too much, you start giving them attention or too much attention, they're gonna close their eyes and look elsewhere. Look at another nigga. But the moment that you take that attention away, the moment that they feel that attention that they was getting is going somewhere else, bro, they gonna fiend for it, bro. Females are attention whores. Majority of females are attention whores. They can't live without it, bro. They can't live without it. So it's like once you take it from them, it's like they turn into something else, bro. Like no cap. Y'all really, bro, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand that female that you want. Y'all don't realize that you are so close to getting that female. All you gotta do is just literally stop giving her so much attention, bro. And she literally probably gonna tweak out. Like, she gonna bug out, bro. Y'all don't even realize it, bro. Like I said, they backwards. And I'm gonna break it down to y'all like this. When I say backwards, this is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I just want y'all to understand that they don't think like how y'all think, bro. Males are logical creatures. Females are emotional creatures. They are much more emotional than we are. Now, some of y'all niggas that play this Sparking Zero game, y'all are some very emotional niggas. So y'all need this message more than I did back in the day. I'm just being honest. Females are emotional creatures. That logic that you use, and like I said, logically speaking, it would make, like, put it like this. When y'all want to mess with a female, if a female tell y'all that she talking to other niggas, that's going to make y'all not want her and not take her serious, right? Logically speaking, it makes sense because, why would I take her serious if she's literally talking to other dudes? I can't take somebody serious that's not taking me serious, because if she was taking me seriously, logically speaking, she wouldn't be talking to them other niggas, right? Okay, point A. Right? Females, that's my point. Females don't think logically, they think emotionally, right? They think very emotionally. You can't go off of logic. And that's the beauty of it, you know, when it comes to females. Do you want to be with a man? I'm asking y'all, do y'all want to be with a man, bro? A man would think just how y'all was thinking. If you don't want to be with a man, then just accept that females are backwards in terms of how we think. And that's just what it is. You're going to have to live by that, bro. That's just what it is, bro. I'm sorry. Now, some females aren't as bad as others, right? Some females know that they be tweaking when they doing certain stuff. And those are the females that usually get wifed up and are good women and good mothers and stuff like that, you know? Obviously, I'm going to be real. Those are the women y'all should be going for, you know? And I know a lot of y'all, it's very possible that some of y'all, and y'all gonna hear this message, and I know this one gonna resonate with you, but some of y'all probably are the type of dudes that, you know, y'all probably have gotten some females, but y'all still be wanting other females. Like, y'all probably got some female that like you. Whole time you looking at a different female. Don't do that, bro. I'm gonna give y'all the coldest pimp game that I ever heard, bro. Some of the coldest pimp game I ever heard. Mess with the one you like. Get with the one, Get with the one that like you, not the one you like. Get with the one that like you, not the one you like. Cause the one that you like, she gonna put you through hell. The one that like you, she gonna treat you like a god. She gonna treat you like a god, bro. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. You know? I'm telling y'all, bro. Whenever y'all life turn around, just remember Don Coolio gave y'all the game. But yeah, that's all I really got for y'all this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section below. Any OGs that got any more game, let them know down in the comment section below. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this game. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bro.